In a calm kitchen, a light is glowing. You step through the doorway from the quiet of the hall. The kitchen is illuminated with warmth, mingling with shadows from the freshly fallen dark. A quiet lingers in the room, a gentle hush that welcomes you in. The soft fragrance of herbs drifts in the air. The room seems to sigh with contented rest. The counters are clean and bare. Appliances are quiet. Everything has been put away. Through a large window, the stars are sparkling in the night sky. Their subtle shine illuminates a wide and generous sink. Everything is tidy. Everything is in its place. You have the kitchen all to yourself. You make your way to the counter. The stone is smooth under your hands. You trace your fingers along the counter's edge, admiring the stillness, breathing in the quiet. First things first, a cup of tea. The wood of the cupboards is smooth after so many years of being touched. It gleams in the soft light. Behind the cupboard door is a neat row of teacups. Your favorite one is tucked in the row right in front. You slide it out and place it gently on the countertop. Beneath the cupboard is the tea drawer. It glides out smoothly with the slightest tug. It doesn't make a sound. Inside is a mosaic of tea. Loose leaves in small glass jars. Sachets wrapped in crinkling paper. Each type, each flavor has been chosen with care. and with love. You choose a sachet, and it opens easily. Inside is a tea bag made of silk. The silk contains emerald curls of dry tea leaves, studded with tiny flowers. You lift the bag to your nose and inhale its subtle, soothing scent. The silk brushes your lips. A smile does too. The tea bag nestles sweetly in the bottom of your cup, a length of fine white string suspending it just so. The string drapes over the ledge of your cup. Tied to its end is a small paper tag. In tiny, creamy white print, it reads, "Sip, breathe, sip." An old-fashioned teapot rests on the stove. You lift its curving handle and carry it to the sink. The water from the faucet is fresh and sweet. The pot grows heavier as it fills. You place it on top of the stove and click on the flame. The little fire is mesmerizing. It curls and flickers under the teapot, reminding you of a dream you once had. The pot waits quietly, patiently, as though in a state of warming meditation. The gentle rumble of simmering water begins in the teapot's belly. And just like that, the rumble rises, and the tiny door at the end of the teapot's spout gently lifts. A plume of steam mists into the air, accompanied by a low, melodic whistle. You pluck the teapot off the stove, clicking off the little fire. Like magic, it wisps away. A fire spirit, right here in the heart of your kitchen. The clear, steaming water tips from the teapot spout and pools into the cup below, swirling around the silky bag. The curls of dried tea leaves and tiny studs of flowers bloom in the heat of the water. They swell, and the water tinges a deep sunrise gold. That same subtle fragrance curls up and fills the air around it. The scent is deeper now, more vivid, more relaxing. You close your eyes and breathe it in. Every part of your body softens just a little more. The warmth and stillness of the kitchen cocoons you. A soft hug in the quiet night. The tea steeps slowly. There is plenty of time. A row of cookbooks are arranged on a single shelf. Their spines are worn and soft. They've been opened many times. One in particular offers its company. It's called The Midnight Kitchen, a volume of recipes that for some mysterious reason taste most delicious when made in the soft and quiet night. The book slides off the shelf and into your hand. You lay it on the countertop beside your tea. It is bound in cloth, indigo blue, the same inky dark of the night sky. Embossed on its cover is a smattering of shimmering, shining stars. Beneath them, a shape resembling a bag of flour, a measuring cup, a mixing bowl, and a spoon. Slowly, you open the book, spreading its soft, age-worn pages. Slowly, you turn them, one by one, admiring the illustrations, the names of recipes, the lists of ingredients until you come to one of your favorites. You've made this one many times. It's fairly simple, slow, and deliberate. And each time you make it, it tastes just as delicious as the last. Beneath the counter, you find a smooth ceramic mixing bowl. You've had it for many years. It is heavy. Its weight is a comfort. You lift it to the counter, where it settles with a satisfying thunk. Next, you find a mixing spoon. It is made of olive wood, polished, marbled with rings of deep brown and golden blonde. Its handle is long and smooth, the perfect thickness in your hand. You tie an apron around your waist, smoothing down the soft and wrinkled linen over your pajamas. Your slippers scuff softly along the wooden floor. It creaks and settles with each step as you move about the kitchen. You gather up everything you need. Apples, a crinkled paper bag filled with dark brown sugar, soft and wrinkled. It's been folded and unfolded many times. A small glass jar of cinnamon, a tiny crystal bowl filled to the brim with a mound of pale pink salt. A heavy silver butter bell with a fresh stick of golden yellow butter resting inside. A small stoneware jug filled with fresh, cool water. You click on the oven and slowly turn the dial to set the temperature. The oven hums with soothing energy as it begins to heat. You rinse each apple, gazing out through the window at the starry night sky. Outside, the world is very still. The night is deeply quiet. You gently pat the apples dry with a soft kitchen towel, and soon they are all lined up on the counter next to the mixing bowl. They look like gleaming little orbs in the glowy light of the kitchen. On an ancient wooden cutting board, its surface marked with tiny scars from ages of cutting, ages of love-filled cooking. You remove the apple cores. You move slowly, deliberately. There is no rush. You have the entire night before you. Each apple is tucked into a baking dish, each one snug beside the other. Into the mixing bowl, you tip a bit of brown sugar, then a spoonful of cinnamon. The cinnamon puffs into a tiny, powdery cloud as it meets the sugar, and you are met with the soft, sweet, and spicy scent of the two mingling together. You breathe it in, calm and sweet. You pinch a bit of grainy salt between your fingertips and rub them together above the bowl, sprinkling salt like soft snow. And with your wooden spoon, you give it all a gentle stir. The ingredients meld together. They create a fine and fragrant, gravelly mixture, which you spoon carefully into the center of each apple. With a tiny silver butter knife, you slice pats of butter, one by one, and nestle them on top of each apple. You tip water from the stoneware jug, just a bit, into the bottom of the dish. They're ready to bake. As the oven opens, the warmth caresses your face. You slide the apples, cozy in their baking dish, inside, and close the oven door. After a quiet moment of tidying, you make your way to the kitchen table and settle into a chair. The teacup is warm in your hands. Steam rises from its surface, curling softly into the air. Your breath is slow and deep. Now, all there is to do is wait. This is your favorite time, steeped in the quiet of the kitchen, alone with your gently wandering thoughts. Just you and the room. The tea tastes floral, soft, and ever so slightly sweet. The air is warm. Every so often, the oven clicks. The room slowly fills with the scent of baking apples, melting butter, warm cinnamon. You slowly turn the pages of the midnight kitchen, pausing to gaze at the images, simply appreciating the beauty of the book. Your shoulders soften. Your hips are heavy. You settle down into the comfort of the chair. The edges of your thoughts begin to blur and drift. The night is quiet. The stars softly shine. The world outside is still. And you are here in the comfort of your quiet kitchen. A place you can come to again and again.